If I was a new real estate agent in today's market, I would have all kinds of questions about what on earth is happening in real estate relative to listings, compensation, and so much more. There have been more changes in the real estate industry in the last year than there have been changes in the last 25 years. And so we received a listener question, and this is from Anna Lee in Duluth. It says, I got my real estate license last year and have been struggling to understand some of the new laws and rules when working with clients. And I know that's got to be frustrating. She wants help understanding a few terms: broker reciprocity, clear cooperation, and Zillow. Let's talk just a little bit about broker reciprocity. In many cases, agents don't talk about broker reciprocity because they don't believe that it's that important and they believe everybody knows it. But when you go to an agent's website and that agent has all of those listings, that's all through broker reciprocity. Now taking the Zillow and Realtor.com is really different than broker reciprocity because it's not an agreement between brokers, but it is an agreement by the listing broker to turn loose of that data to someone else. Now, broker reciprocity is a real cool thing. So let's just say, Anna Lee, that I come out to your home and I'm going to list your home. You want me to list your home. When we have a broker reciprocity agreement with another broker, if you list your home with me, it'll show up on 25 or 27,000 real estate agent websites because our broker has an agreement with the other broker through the listing service that allows the agents of the other brokerage to list my listing on their website as if it is their listing. Now, when I say as if it were their listing, I don't mean they can take credit for the listing. I don't mean they can represent the seller. I mean they can put it on their website like they are trying to sell it, and they just need to acknowledge that I am the one who is the listing agent. There are, let's just say, 85% of the brokerages in Metro Atlanta participate in broker reciprocity. 15% of them do not. Now, let's talk about clear cooperation. When this first happened, I referred to it as clear manipulation. It's not clear manipulation, but that's what I thought. So clear cooperation says, and this is a National Association of Realtors rule, a good portion of the MLSs in the United States are owned by realtor associations, so they have to follow the National Association of Realtors rules, but they agree to participate in clear cooperation. Clear cooperation says that Cleve can list a home, but only if the listing is within the listing service within 24 hours of the listing becoming active. Now, in Atlanta, we have a coming soon status, which you can actually put a listing in coming soon status for up to 7 days. But clear cooperation ensures that all buyers, regardless of who they are working for, will have equal opportunity to purchase that listing. Now, the reason my guess is that Anna Lee is asking about clear cooperation is because Compass, a big real estate broker, is saying they don't want clear cooperation. So they want to be able to have private listings. But I read a report where a home seller listed with a Compass agent, got an offer, took the offer fell through. Seller decided to put their house on the market and let everybody in the listing service know about it, and got a sales price that was $100,000 over where they thought their sales price would be in the first place. So in my opinion, clear cooperation, while it limits my ability to do other things with my listings, it enhances the seller's ability to get the price they're looking for. In my opinion, the more exposure, the better. Very simple. Zillow, and we talked about this earlier, most of you have heard of Zillow. Many of you have probably been on Zillow. I think it is the most heavily used home search site in the United States, which is interesting because Zillow is not a real estate broker. They're just taking the listing information from the brokers who participate and putting it out on their websites. But they are saying that they will not ever put a listing on Zillow that has been a private listing previously. Now, I don't know how Zillow would even know whether or not something was listed as a private listing and then it got listed on the listing service. But Zillow is trying to make sure that their business model doesn't get messed up, because if Compass can list properties without putting on the market, then why would somebody want to go to Zillow? Zillow wants to make sure the traffic comes to them. which is so very important. And so they're saying, if you've ever done it as a private listing, you will not be listing it on our site.